Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Go check out my website at skysworld.com for life coaching and mentoring. Let's talk about a good skill to hone in on, to practice for socialization, for business, particularly for business. And that's keeping eye contact when you're communicating with somebody. Communication is about a connection. You can make a connection faster and easier with somebody when you have direct eye contact. Look right into their soul. Look into their head as they're talking. Look right in their eyes. You can do this on a date. And as she's telling you about her life, and I suggest guys, when you're on a date, don't do most of the talking. A lot of guys like to sit there and run their mouth and talk about their work and how cool they are. Let her do most of the talking. Ask questions. And when she's answering those questions that you're asking, look at her right in the eye, right into the pupils of her eye. Stare right into her eyes. If you're in a business meeting and you're giving a presentation, pick somebody and look at that motherfucker right dead in his face. I have a friend of mine who's a comedian, and that's one of the tricks he uses to get over like stage fright and nervousness of being on stage in front of hundreds, sometimes thousands of people. He's quite successful. And he'll pick a person in one of the front rows and just basically do the whole show for them. Talk right to them. Lecturers can do this also. But that eye contact really affects people. When you're ordering dinner, when you're at a restaurant, when you're at a store, when you're in line at Walmart and you're getting ready to pay, I guess maybe they do these self-checkout things. I don't do that self-checkout shit. I will wait 10 minutes for the one cashier chick. I'm not doing some robot self-checkout shit unless you pay me as a fucking employee. But I look at motherfuckers everywhere I go. If I'm at 7-Eleven, buying the, whatever. I don't go to 7-Eleven. I don't even know what would you buy at 7-Eleven? A donut? I'm at 7-Eleven buying a donut. I look at that motherfucker dead in his eyes. You can tell right away a weak person because they won't make eye contact with you. They'll talk to you and kind of have this distraction. That's weakness. You particularly find this type of thing in serious conversations. If you're having a serious conversation with somebody, it could be about business, it could be about paying bills with your wife. If they're not looking at you in the eyes, they're not listening to you. They're not paying attention to you. They're distracted. Their mind is wandering. A lot of people think that they can multitask. Don't multitask when you're talking to me. I get offended and I get angry if I'm talking with somebody and I lose their eye contact. If we're having a conversation and you're over here, you're looking at your phone, or whatever, there's a good chance I'll just stop talking and walk off. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. You're not listening. You're not paying attention. My time is valuable. You don't want my time. I charge for my time. I have people paying me for my time. I'm not wasting it on people that aren't interested. And that goes for women as well. I was on a date with a woman, this was years ago, and it was in Beverly Hills at a coffee shop. I hate Beverly Hills. It was her choice, but whatever. Take one for the team. I drove all the way from the jungles. I used to live down in the jungles, Washington Boulevard. Drove all the way up to fucking Beverly Hills on a date with this chick. She was a Playboy model. A Playboy model, a real one. Big giant knockers. We're sitting out front, chatting it up about nothing. What do you do for a living? And bullshit. She made almost little to no eye contact with me the entire time. I sit there and look at you. She's over here, over there, looking at dudes walking by, checking out cars driving by, looking at her cell phone. She never paid attention to me once. In fact, it got so bad that I got up and walked off. She didn't even notice. She's looking at her cell phone. She got a text message, and I'm in the middle of talking to her, and she's like, oh, hold on. And she's texting. I get up and walk off, and I'm like, fuck you then, bitch. I didn't say that, but I said it in my head, and I walked off. She didn't even notice. She didn't even notice. I got a block away. I was on the corner, waiting for the light to change to go to where my car was parked. It was parked on the street. As I was standing on the corner, I hear this faint voice in the background, because she's way the fuck back on the end of the block. There's a long blocks. Beverly Hills blocks are long blocks. And she's like, where are you going? Where you think, you stupid bitch? Pay attention. You just missed out on the best dude you ever fucking could have had. You just blew it. You will get far in life with eye contact. You will make impact on people with the words that you say with eye contact. When you're talking to your child and you have eye contact, that little kid is going to listen to you. When you're talking to your wife and you have eye contact, that's a level of intimacy and personal interaction that she's going to understand is real and is a connection. And it's important when you're with your employees. You don't have this aloof kind of, yeah, Reggie, come in here. You look at that motherfucker in the eye and you say, Reggie, sit down. Me and you're going to have a little talk. Reggie will be, yes, sir, boss. I mean, motherfucker, you want to make eye contact with people if you want to get somewhere. I think you get it. I have a couple more examples. I just thought of a really funny story about this, but I'll tell it in the next one. Thanks for watching.